Hi everyone, I'm Roy. In our final lesson of the series, we will explore how to toggle a motor on and off using variables. This method allows for greater flexibility and control over the motor by using memory locations and logic to track the state of the motor and control the flow. Okay, now we move to hardware section. Here's a hardware list. Allen Bradley Micrologics 1000 PLC. Contactor. Overload. Motor. One push button normally open. The PLC will serve as the core control unit, executing the PLC program for all hardware. Detailed explanation of the program. First pass, S1. The first pass bit, S1, is set to 1 in rung 0000 to ensure that the program runs once at the start, setting an initial condition. This prepares the system for the following logic. Push button and one-shot, OSR. When the push button is pressed, the one-shot, OSR, instruction ensures that the B3:0 bit is set to 1 for one scan period. This pulse triggers the subsequent actions. MOV and ADD instructions. MOV. In rung 0001, the MOV instruction moves 0 into N7:0 to reset the value of the variable. ADD. In rung 0002, the ADD instruction increments the value of N7:0 by 1 after each press of the button, updating the state. Comparison logic, EQU. In rung 0002 and 0003, the EQU, equal, comparison checks if the variable N7:0 equals 1 or 2. If it equals 1, the motor will be turned on, O00 is set to true, and if it equals 2, the motor will be turned off, O00 is set to false. Motor output, O00. The motor is controlled based on the value of N7:0. When the value is 1, the motor turns on, and when the value is 2, it turns off. This process allows toggling the motor with each push button press. Program flow. Press 1. The push button triggers the one-shot, OSR, setting B3:0 to 1. The MOV and ADD instructions update the variable N7:0, and the motor is turned on when N7:0 equals 1. Press 2. The ADD instruction increments N7:0 to 2, turning the motor off. Now, let's check if the program works as expected. Everything is running smoothly. The motor is toggling on and off with each push button press, as intended. With this final lesson, we've completed all 7 methods for toggling a motor on and off using a single push button. I hope you found these techniques useful and that you now have a deeper understanding of how PLCs can be programmed for simple motor control tasks. Thank you for joining this series, and I look forward to our next lesson.